is causing you to, the Taurans, to not necessarily take this leap of faith. But it's going to happen. I mean, this is what this read is about, is saying that the revelation is going to come in this full moon. What a waste of time these insecurities are about, and it's going to become clear that it's just flat out old thinking that's going to go and die. And then that's going to enable this fool to turn around and move to here and leap in, because I always have union in self and in relationships in the center of my read. And this is the outcome. Here we're getting towards the outcome. Safety is going to be acknowledged. Faith is going to be restored. You're going to feel safe in order to take. Now, if there was going to be two cards in the deck that kind of say the same thing, because this represents Aries, you know, which is that energy of just fire and leaping out and doing things without, and that's also the Fool, very much the Fool, and there's yellow in it, which is all about the sun, and there's the sun, whew, expansive and leaping, and this is all about brand new beginnings. If there isn't a card that represents spring in the deck more than the Fool, you know, I would think that this would be the card. The sun represents the sun, but then we've got, what does the sun influence in Aries? What does it influence us to do? Well, it influences us to take brand new leaps of faith and to take risks and to do brand new things, exciting, expansive things. So the turning away, and now the turning away from union of self or into a living situation, maybe perhaps with your twin or your divine partner. It could also be that, but whatever is turning you away, the thinking involved in that is going to be muerto. And because of clarity that's going to come to the Taurans about a depressive, lack of faith mentality around needing to feel secure and safe, which is always an illusion. You know, security and safety is just a complete illusion. You know, every day it's life is so random. I mean, we are safe and secure. That's the point. And the idea that anything on the ground is going to keep us safe and secure, you know, well, we tend to wake up to realizing that what keeps us safe and secure is our connection with Source and Spirit, and guide, so that we're guided, and keeping our frequency high, keeping our resonancy high is the most safe and secure thing we can do for ourselves, because then we attract really positive experiences. I mean, literally, when we resonate at that frequency, very little harm can come to us, because only kind of good resonates at that frequency. So, what was I going to say? Let's pull a messages from your animal spirit guides, oracle cards guide, this is the guidebook by Stephen D. Farmer. So I'm going to pull a card for Taurus for the month of April, Sun in Aries, and have a message here from the animals. Snow leopard. Let's see, what does that say? Take some time out of your usual life and spend it in solitude. Well, that is interesting. That's so interesting, because I heard somebody else talk about the snow leopard today. This is kind of synchronicity, actually, because somebody talked about the snow leopard and how if a photographer sees one in the wild and they get a picture of one, it's kind of like a paparazzi. It's kind of like they get all the natural magazines want their photo and they make money off of it, but you know, they don't hurt the leopard or anything. But it's a, you know, very coveted photo to grab. And so it's kind of interesting that I pulled that card. And I guess what it's saying is that for the Tauran, you know, for you to feel comfortable to take this really frightening, you know, risk in life that sort of challenges your sense of security, take some time, listen to the snow leopard, and take a little time to yourself, you know, and connect with the cosmos, because when we connect with the cosmos and with Source, we realize how safe and protected we are. So there, I hope you have a wonderful month. Thank you, Taurus.